China has a vast territory with complex geology and mountainous landscape. With the implementation of the strategy of building national strength in transport, tunnel is becoming increasingly important in road and national economic development. So, what keeps it stable? The answer is tunnel lining. As we can see from the tunnel section just excavated, the tunnel is likely to collapse at any time. Under the influence of great earth pressure and groundwater, then a strong skeleton is needed to keep it stable. Let's learn about this mysterious skeleton. Tunnel lining refers to a support structure built around the gallery after tunnel excavation, in order to maintain the stability of the gallery. What are the support forms? It can be seen from the picture of tunnel support that some supports are on the far soil side, visible to the naked eye, and are called external supports, such as model building concrete monolithic lining, while some on the near soil side, which serve to reinforce the surrounding rock, and often invisible to the naked eye, called internal supports, such as anchor bolt supports. In addition, there is a combination of internal and external supports, which we call combined lining, such as shotcrete bolt support. According to the different construction processes of tunnel support structures, there is classification of tunnel lining as follows: model building concrete monolithic lining, prefabricated lining, shotcrete lining, and composite lining. First, let's learn about the model building concrete monolithic lining. Obviously, the construction sequence of this lining is reinforcement binding, formwork installation, concrete pour. It's the same way we make toys. The flowing plastic grout is poured into the corresponding mold to cool and form. Therefore, the model building concrete monolithic lining has the advantages of easy forming, good integrity, impermeability, and adaptability. Since it takes time for concrete to set and harden, this lining cannot withstand the pressure of surrounding rock immediately after pouring. And the construction is also relatively complicated and tedious. The prefabricated lining can withstand the surrounding rock pressure after pouring. The prefabricated pieces are put together in a certain order to form a lining, like a jigsaw puzzle, with easy construction. Next is the shotcrete lining. It is to shotcrete on the surrounding rock to form a protective film. When the rock wall is not stable enough, anchor rods, metal meshes, and rigid frames can be added. So it is called bolt shotcrete support. Shotcrete bolt support is closely attached to the surrounding rock, with timely support and good flexibility. The surrounding rock wall is closed to prevent weathering. Cracks are filled to reinforce the surrounding rock. It can take full advantage of the self-stability of the surrounding rock itself to form a common bearing system with the surrounding rock. At last, it is the composite lining. It consists of 2 or more layers of lining. At present, the double layer lining is most commonly used, which consists of inner lining and outer lining. This is the most common one. We can see that the inner lining is mostly concrete lining, with good impermeability and integrity. The outer lining can be shotcrete bolt support, prefabricated lining, etc. What are the material requirements for tunnel lining as an important support structure? Firstly, tunnel lining materials must have sufficient strength and durability. In some special cases, tunnel lining materials are also required to be resistant to frost, permeability, and erosion. Besides, it is also necessary to meet the requirements of local materials, low cost, and convenient construction. In conclusion, common tunnel lining materials include concrete and reinforced concrete, rubble concrete, precast concrete block, shotcrete, anchor rod, rigid frame, fabricated materials, etc. In addition to the material requirements, there are many structural requirements for the tunnel lining. For example, the requirements for minimum thickness, thickness of reinforcement cover, reinforcement spacing, angle between slope line and vertical line, and minimum reinforcement ratio. That's all for the basic information of tunnel lining. There are tunnel linings as follows: monolithic lining, prefabricated lining, shotcrete lining, composite lining. Common lining materials include concrete and reinforced concrete, rubble concrete, precast concrete block, shotcrete, anchor rod and rigid frame, as well as fabricated materials. Questions: what is the class of surrounding rock suitable for the above tunnel linings?